Do step-parents have a duty to support their stepchildren? Hi, I'm Simon Dippenall and I'm a family lawyer. Families come in all shapes and sizes, and a consequence of divorce is often a new blended family. What are the legal obligations of a step-parent towards a stepchild? You may be surprised to learn there is no legal requirement to support stepchildren, though there may be moral obligations, especially if a blended family has been together for some time before it breaks down. The duty to maintain a child rests on the blood relationship or adoption, which I'll come on to, and not on affinity. If a couple with a stepchildren divorces, a maintenance order typically cannot be made against step-parents, since they're not legally required to pay maintenance. However, there may be a contractual obligation by a step-parent. In a case from 2010, a stepfather was ordered to pay his stepson's school fees. The stepfather identified himself as the child's father, and both the boy and his mother relied on this. The court concluded that a contractual obligation existed because the child's mother and stepfather had jointly chosen the private school for the child and agreed to cover the cost of the fees. The court also considered what the Constitution says. Now, Section 28, subsection 1 of the Constitution safeguards minor children's rights. Because the stepfather had pledged to maintain the child, the court viewed the promise as binding. The court ruled that the stepfather should have the same obligations towards his stepchild as he would have towards a biological son. Thus, a moral obligation became a legal obligation in this case. Now, sometimes the step-parent legally adopts the stepchild. This is more likely to happen where the biological parent of the stepchild is either deceased or their identity or whereabouts is unknown, because living parents must both give consent to an adoption. If the step-parent adopts the stepchild, let's assume it's the stepfather for the sake of argument. He becomes the legal parent. Adoption confers full parental rights and responsibilities in respect of the adopted child. The child is regarded as the child of the adoptive parent, not the stepchild. Therefore, in this scenario, the stepfather, now the legal father, has a legal obligation to support the child if the marital relationship breaks down. Now, my firm, ST Law, has deep experience of helping families in a variety of circumstances. If you are a parent or a step-parent and have a maintenance issue you would like to discuss, give me a call on the number in the signature below.